Guys, we are getting ready to move on board. Oh, correction, we are moving on board today, tomorrow, and the next day. So we're gonna have to make a few trips back and forth from the RV to the boat. And there's a few other logistic type things that we need to get done. So I'm gonna be working on those things today. A couple of things that we need to get installed. Do you see this? I'm sorry, you're probably not paying attention to me at all because that's going on. Anyway, we're moving on.
Let's change our story, let's change our life. We'll do it our way, our own design.
So if you remember a few weeks ago, we installed our water filter, which was one of the critical elements for us to be able to move on board. And that water filter is working like a champ right here. This is the Clear Source onboard 3-stage water filter. I'm gonna put a link to that video up here if you guys want to check that out. Highly recommend. And we have a coupon code which is going to save you 10%, which is huge. This water filter is amazing. It filters everything coming from our tank inside the boat. The problem was, if you remember during that video when I installed this, we removed our holding tank, which sat right here. All right, let's see if I can get this black tank out of here without something disastrous happening. Oh man, it stinks. Guys, you have no idea how bad this smells. Oh man, it's not empty. It's been stirred up, now the smell's even better. Oh, I gotta get my nose right down there by it. And that hose right there that's cut off is the black water line that's supposed to go to the holding tank. I've ordered a new holding tank, which is going to be a vertical one installed on this wall right here. However, because of everything that's going on in the world, it's back ordered and I don't know when we're gonna get it. We're supposed to have it right now, but I don't have it, so we're just waiting. Anyway, for us to live on board, we need a functioning toilet. And we had actually planned for this quite a long time ago. We bought a composting toilet.
You may know or you may not know, there are two big players in composting toilets as far as like full-time RVing and full-time sailing and all these things. One is the Airhead and one is the Nature's Head toilet. We've actually had a Nature's Head previously. We went with the Airhead because it fits our space better. We like that it actually has a real toilet seat. They separate the liquids and the solids. That's really important if you want to be long-term with a composting toilet, because anytime they're mixed together is when you have lots of smells. When they're separated, you don't have anything. So you see a lot of composting heads on boats. We will have one marine head and one composting head, and we believe that that works really well for us because, as you probably know or have seen, marine heads tend to go down a lot. They tend to have a lot of issues and need a lot of maintenance. So when that goes down, we have this. This will probably be our main head though, because it's actually really easy to use and you don't have to worry about pump outs for the black tank constantly. So I think it's a really good thing for us. If you follow some of the other sailing channels, I believe Gone with the Winds has two heads and one of them is a composting head, and they say it works great for them. So I think it's going to be perfect.
We had gone back and forth on how to install this, or rather where to install it, and we've got a plan. We are actually going to convert this boat to an owner's version, and that's one of the things that I'm working on right now. We're also working on several other projects that are going to make it easier for us to live on board, like laundry and that sort of thing. So yeah, it's going to get interesting. Our objective is, this is the port forward cabin, and as you can see, it is just a bit of a mess. There are versions of the Venezia 42, which is what we have here, where there's an owner's version, and this is a bathroom. So we're going to convert it to a bathroom. We're about 90% sure that that's what we're gonna do. Most of the stuff is construction. Some of it I'm gonna keep, but a lot of it we're gonna get rid of. At this point, I think there's no sense in holding on to it because we're trying to move on and we need space to store a few things. Hey guys, can you come down for me to hand you things? Okay, go ahead and take that.
Baby, are you recording me? Hello. Yeah, I'm stuck in the hole here. Alright, can I see the camera?
Sure.
Gotta show everybody what it looks like from my perspective.
Hi.
So I'm in here in this forward locker, and I got all kinds of stuff in here that we're trying to get out because this room down here where my feet are, see my feet? So down there is going to be a bathroom, but before we can go to work on that area down there, I need to get this area up here cleaned out. I know that the previous owner who we're friends with, we still talk to from time to time, left a lot of equipment on this boat, and we're trying to decide what belongs to systems that are still on the boat and what belongs to systems that may have been on the boat at some other time.
Like, for example, in there, like, we found hazmat suits that we thought were junk until I reminded him that we have wasps swarming our nest and someone's gonna have to go up there and...
Where's the wasp at?
It's like up there on our... all the way up on our mast.
At the
Way
very
up.
tippity top of the mast.
So someone's gonna have to go up there in like a full-fledged beekeeper suit and spray all the wasps so they don't...
I call not it. I'm gonna send you up.
No, I already called not it. I already called not it.
I've got a whole ton of fender boards in here. I don't know who made them, and I don't know why we have so many, but I think that probably keeping 2 on board would be smart for us. We need to get our composting toilet installed. So this is generally where I'm going to have the composting toilet. I know from your angle right now, it's probably hard to get a fix on what's going on here, but let me try to show you. So right now you are standing in the doorway of what will be our walk-in bathroom, and as you come in, the toilet is going to sit somewhere right about here. We're going to have a sink right about here. There's going to be a cabinet on the wall right here, and then behind this knee, and there's a little knee right there, that area back there is going to be the shower. I've got a real cool plan on what I'm going to do to block this off. This is the forward storage locker. It was even meant to be a berth at one point, but I don't know that it ever has been on this boat. Anyway, the hardest part about installing this particular toilet here, the airhead, and probably any composting toilet, especially on a boat, is the duct for the vent. So I've got that hose ran. This is the vent hose. What we're gonna do is I'm going to take it through this wall, and then it's gonna come out in this cavity. I know you can't see inside there, but this is just a hollow cavity, and I'm going to bring this hose out right here, and then that's going to run down this wall and through the floor, and then up to our toilet, to the composting head, which is going to sit somewhere right about here. I'm going to vent this into that compartment outside where we are keeping our fenders, the water tank, the generator, all that compartment. I'm going to vent this into that compartment out there.
Hey guys, I just wanted to break in for just a second and say thank you to our new Patreon crewmates, Jan from Ohio and Tammy, Todd, and family from the YouTube channel Sailing Spoondrifters. Thank you guys so much for your support. It means so much to us. If you'd like to support us and get extra exclusive bonus content, click on over to our Patreon. The link is in the box above and the description below. Now back to the show.
This is our washer. So no one can accuse us of not being able to wash clothes. Oh yeah, okay. Maybe you're gonna have to move because I'm gonna go right there.
Let's not be that heavy.
It's not that bad, no.
It wasn't supposed to be very heavy. Top side always up. Corey.
Oopsie.
Oh, there's some kind of panel down in there, by the way. That's probably fine. It's full of foam. Yeah, this is pretty small. Let's sit it here for now.
You gonna open it up?
Yeah.
I know it's hard for you guys to see by scale, but this is my hand. So it's pretty tiny.
It's in. It fits here. It can't go snug to the wall because we have a slant going on here, as I'm sure most boats do. So this is where I think it's gonna sit. I think it fits pretty good here. Let's turn it on and see what happens. Okay, so I'm gonna just do like a rapid, just to see what that's like. And then I'm gonna choose my load size. 3 is large. I'm gonna leave it on large just because I'm curious to see what happens. And I'm gonna hit start. I haven't put any laundry in this yet. I'm gonna open it and see if it'll run while we open it. Oh, no, it says the door is open. So I'm making chicken curry with vegetables in my enamel cast iron pan. And I'm using the second burner to make rice, which is a ginger jasmine. The pan's working great on the induction top. It heats really fast. You don't have to use a high heat. Here's the interesting thing. If I go to turn up this pan, if I have this rice at 700, for instance, I can't go higher than 1100 on here because the 1800 is the max. So if I turn this up to 1300 power, which I wouldn't do anyways, but it drops this to 500. The other nice thing is I can set a timer on this burner. So I have the timer on. So when this is done sizzling, the rice, when it's done cooking, it actually shuts everything off, which is fantastic. So I'm about to put the lid on this pan and let it cook for a bit. There you go. It's hot.
Guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and please give us a like. As you can tell, we've got a lot left to do, but we are settling in.
Yeah, we're getting there. I think it's going pretty well. I think everybody's really happy. That's the most important thing for us.
For sure. The kids both have a lot of construction stuff in their rooms, but they're tolerating it and they're comfortable and happy.
Yep.
Right now, the biggest struggle that we're dealing with is the heat.
Yes. I often wondered why people in all these sailing channels are always in their bathing suits. I thought it was for clicks, and now I'm thinking it's just because you're miserable if you have on clothing.
It's necessity, yeah.
I'm about to go change because I'm very sticky.
I'm gonna have to become a lot more attractive.